If I kill a nigga, it won't be alcohol. I'm the realest nigga after all. Be humble, sit down. Be humble, sit down.
Periods and the menstrual cycle. Just how does it affect fat loss and your training? Now, the average menstrual cycle is 28 days long, but this can vary. We can split a cycle into two phases. The first being the follicular phase, the second being the luteal phase, with ovulation split in the two. The follicular phase starts day one of your period. During this phase, estrogen levels will rise and peak right before ovulation. This rise brings with it better energy, better recovery, and less cravings. Then at ovulation, women will experience an increase in testosterone. This is typically when you'll be feeling at your strongest, most energetic, and might be feeling a little, After ovulation, you'll move into the luteal phase. Now, this can be seen as the worst of the two phases. Another hormone called progesterone will become the dominant force, which, especially in the fourth week as estrogen takes a dip, can result in PMS symptoms, which can include water retention, higher cravings, less energy, and genuinely hating every other word that comes out of your husband's mouth. It's also worth noting that during this luteal phase, your energy requirements can increase by up to 300 calories per day. So what considerations should you make if you're a woman trying to lose weight? You may want to look at only creating a calorie deficit for 2 or 3 weeks of your cycle and then bumping up your calories to maintenance for the other weeks, as this will allow you to adapt to the new physical and mental demands of the luteal phase. We must be sure to also only compare progress to corresponding weeks of your cycle. For example, week 1 to week 1, week 2 to week 2, as your physiology will change greatly throughout your cycle, and it's a pretty unfair comparison comparing week 2 to week 4. Training-wise, it's important to understand where you're at in your cycle, as although we'll still be striving for progressive overload each session, you may struggle to perform at the same level during the different phases. It's important to understand why that is so you don't end up beating yourself up unnecessarily after a shit session. Every woman's cycle will be different, but the more you understand the reasons behind the symptoms and the feelings, hopefully you'll be better positioned to make a more informed decision around your training and your diet.